go. I am here. How are you all? How have you been? How's your weekend? How did your weekend go, guys? I hope it was okay, and I hope you guys had fun. I rested up during the weekends. In Visa. Hello, Ace. Hello, Eric. Hello, Sonic. Hello, Skeleton. Hello, TK. Hello, Jane. I was trying to double read chat just to make sure I didn't miss greeting anyone. I am getting chills. I don't know, because I don't know if it's just cold or I might be getting sick, but let's hope it's just I'm just feeling cold, but I'm not gonna get sick. Anyway, guys, if you guys haven't eaten anything, go grab something to eat. I currently have some pizza and some pastries with me, so I'm gonna go munch on them while we're playing. Because I need a lot of food. Because Sholmes gave me a headache last time. No Freeman this stream because he hates Sholmes. We never know. Maybe Freeman will appear later, like a mushroom. He's just gonna be appearing. Who knows? But yeah. Why is chat still not appearing? What's going on with chat? It's going cuckoo. I don't get it. I think you guys chat should be arriving, Oh, there. I'm a bit low. I guess it's because there's a new update on Streamlab OBS. And yeah, I think it lowered the volume for the microphone for some reason. I don't know why. Nah, I'll just increase the microphone volume, but we shall see. Anyway, so yeah. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend, and I hope your Monday was good. If not, then the Neko. The Neko is so noisy outside. If not, then we shall spend some time and just hang around and let's make the day a bit better, okay? So now we shall continue on and find the one who hurt our friend. The reason why Kazuma's gone. Who is that person? We need to find out. Hello, Mickey the Momo. Hiya. Anyway, let's go to the game scene. Like, look. I did not know that that the background changes depending on where you are. So we're currently at the cabin where Kazuma perished. Damn it, he perished. And that's the background of the title menu. Oh! But we don't even know where's that revolutionary guy. No, Shom said it was me and it's not me. He's weird. He says that it's the revolutionary guy and I'm the revolutionary guy. I am not. And when did Kazuma become Russian? Shomes though. Yep, this is Phoenix Wright's ancestor. And our ancestor is the reason why we had we had Winston Payne always as the tutorial person. There we go, let's type. Writing his diary. 1:23 a.m. I can hear a faint whistling sound. 1:35 a.m. What looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill. looking at his writing here on this page, it's almost impossible to believe that he's gone. Weren't you just blaming me? Yeah. Hello, Ariel. No, we're not Sherlock. We're just wearing the detective. We don't want to be like Sholmes. We don't want Sherlock Sholmes. He's weird. He's weird. Like, his deductions are cuckoo. Miss Pavlova. Anyway, I'm gonna be munching on my pizza. My 4-cheese pizza. You know what they say, Sonic? There's a thin line between genius and craziness. I don't know, Eric, but there has to be bacon on it. Bacon. And I like cheese and tomato, of course. I don't know. Oh. A pizza dedicated for me, it's gonna be, you know, of course, the dough, and then some chocolate syrup, and then strawberries and marshmallows. Or, you know, maybe just s'mores, or just purely strawberries. It's gonna be a dessert pizza. Since I like desserts. Yes. That would probably be the pizza. B. The chicken. SS Burya. Let's talk to this guy. Hello, mister. Oh, hey, Freeman. Hello. Sonic was saying that you're not gonna be here because you don't like Sherlock Holmes. Oh, you don't feel good right now because the summer heat. Oh, we're on the opposite spectrum. Freeman, I'm feeling so cold right now. I'm getting the chills. But, let's just hope it's not because I'm gonna get sick. I do not, but I like you more than enough to endure Soam's madness. You really don't like Soames, huh? I'm okay with him, but his thinking makes my brain go not braining. Cold room. Mm-hmm. As faithful as the carnival. Naruhodo sa. Ah! Strong enough. Strong enough. The food. Beef strong enough. It's not even Russian. It's just food. Food name. Who's singing? Oh no. Oh no, I know who he is just by the lyrics of what he is singing. I know who's singing, guys. Yes. Yes, I do. It's Freeman's least favorite person in this game. The temperature that my AC is showing is 73. And I'm already getting cold a bit. I don't know if it's just because I'm getting if I'm not feeling well or something, but Oh no, here's Hello Michael. Oh no, Sonic's favorite. Ringing hot. Poor guy. His name is going crazy. Ringing hot. Oh, she's gone as well. The case is open. Don't overwork yourself, Freeman, especially if you're not feeling well. You might get sick and you don't want to get sick. There's the person who overworks herself, even though when she doesn't feel okay. The irony. Oh, congratulations for being ahead of schedule then. She's checking her. Okay. Oh, she has a point. While no one's around, time to Nico. He's getting me distracted. It's fine. Not just for Kazuma-sama. What do you mean? No? Uh-oh. Wow, she finally believes in it? I thought you were doubtful, lady. Same look as the one we, in our cabin. Uh-huh. I doubt it, Susato. Not everything bad that happens on the ship is because of me, Poor Naruhodo. He's messing with the crime scene by fixing stuff earlier. Yes, I'm going nom nom nom. Because I am eating. You guys should eat. Her special friend. Ooh, chicken dinner. So your mouth is going nom nom as well, Sonic. Yep, the case is open. Sit, eat, get strong. That's what Sonic is doing right now, I guess. Yeah, where is the animal right now? I don't even know. Time to check her closet. You do the thing. You got check the wardrobe. Susato. There's no place like home. Hey, I had no choice, Chicken dinner as well? Why is everyone eating chicken dinner? Anyone else eating chicken dinner? Super, you had no dinner? Why? Well, 3 sunny side up eggs over potatoes, but it came. Makes sense. The eggs. The eggs still came from a chicken, so I guess it's still considered a baby chicken dinner. But hello, Super. No money, fill up on tea. Oh. No, you need to be very, you need to be able to budget your money correctly, Super, so there's not a day you don't eat, That is a... Given enough time, an egg becomes a chicken dinner. I just got out the waiting. Makes sense. You just don't have the time to wait. What a useless bell thing. No one came. Yeah, it's pretty useless, I guess. Yeah, she is. We're even investigating in secret, but look what she does. Books written in Russian. Thanks, I think I probably already knew that. It's food, food bowl for... no. Her logic does not... Why is everyone's logic in this game giving me a headache? Let's check the trash can. That's what they said on the Titanic. Ace, you know, makes sense. Hey, the Russians are very thirsty people. Or because Miss Pavlova came to this cabin last night, she hasn't had the chance to make any tea yet. Last one is most likely the door. Yep. I seem to know a lot of tricks for opening doors, so I'm starting to see why they suspect me. We've inspected every corner of this room. What else do you want me to do? I think we should go outside. Since we can converse with her. Yeah, we gotta investigate here. Examine. First class cabin number 1. Yes, that's our cabin. Not our cabin, it's Kazuma-sama's. Hey, it's ours! Kazuma invited me here even though I'm a stowaway. Your accommodation is confined to the wardrobe inside the cabin. Ow! That's gonna hurt. You know how to make a stowaway feel small, don't you? As small as the wardrobe I've been calling home. I feel so sorry for Ryunosuke. Oh, I saw no one. I saw no one. We don't have a choice, do we? Here we go, guys. Time to talk to Sholmes once again. Great. You never know when he's gonna turn up next to you. He's even singing. I don't think so. Mm-hmm. Scotland Yard, I guess. Excuse me, can you stop singing, Mr. Herlock? Mr. Sholmes! Mister, your credibility is going down by the second. He's studying the ship's log. Beef stroganoff. Are we gonna have to deal with his great detective skills again? Hey, what do you mean by that? Sorry? Oh no. Okay, what did it say? Mm-hmm. He writes that in every 30 minutes. Yes, that means something happened. Nothing happened, guys. Zorro! Okay. Now that deduction was worthy of a great detective. Brilliant. This guy. His head. Hello. Yeah. It's okay. I understand, tech issues causing stuff. But I hope you fix your tech issues. Tech issues, William. A lot of people had, headache. Oh, you too? Kazuma-sama's quarters. The passageway adjoining the first class cabin is first class as well, it seems. I forget. What was the situation here exactly? Ding-a-ling-a-ling. There's an alarm. There's the whistling sound, I guess. A siren! Shut down the engines immediately. Vessel sighted a quarter-mile 4. Full stop, hard to starboard. All hands brace for impact. What the? I think we're about to crash into another ship. What? Uh-oh. I can't stand. Kusato-san, hold on to me. What? Oof. Oh well. Look at the bookcase and look at the door. Alright, they're on a Russian ship. Hello, is anybody in there? Shout if you need assistance. Oh, that sounds like Inspector Hosonaga? Is that you in there, Naruhodo-san? Unbolt the door quickly. What? The bolt? Look at that! The door is bolted. Did you do that to Sato-san? No, I didn't touch it. Well, that's strange. How did it... And the books! Our violent emergency stop had solved one mystery at least in a very vivid way, but I knew that what awaited us on the other end of the cabin door would not be pleasant. Oh. So many investigations. Ninth January. SS Buria Miss Pavlova's cabin. Somehow the door to the cabin we were in ended up locked. There's no trial for this case. There's no trial? Oh. Poor inspector, look at his face, guys. Oh, only investigation. Oh, so that's why it's long. Wait, I wanted to appear in court, Oh. Because it's, order to help us with the case, Oh, because there's only a few people in this area, that's why. I have a feeling I know who. What's going on with you, lady? I've been called a lot of things before, but devil is the first. I did not. It was already open when we entered. Oh. Hey, there's the third one's not correct, but the first two, I guess it is a bit correct. But yeah, she's also a stowaway as well. She pretended to be someone else. Are we gonna get rescued by Sholmes? A punch to the face will be the least of my worries. You don't know what face I'm making right now, guys, but when I saw that our savior hanging from a hanger, I don't know how to react. Like, look at him! What the? He looks like he's a gokiburi. Gokiburi. What are you doing up there? He even has the tiara wearing on his head. Naturally, I was analyzing what a weight of 20,000 rubles feels like on one's head. Uh-huh. Hello, Saul. I never know whether to take this man seriously or not. I agree. I agree, Ryunosuke. I agree. Sholmes being Sholmes. Well, you might try looking for me somewhere other than a hook on the wall next time. Even Inspector is tired of Sholmes' antics. Yes, the case of the curious murder that took place last night here on this vessel, the steamship Buria, has been solved by me, naturally. What? Okay, it's time to do the detective thingy again, right? Oh no, here we go again. Here we go again. Yeah, right. It's that sailor, isn't it? Nope, it's not technically locked since there's an open grill. No, it's technically not a. Oh, well, the room was locked, but it's not my fault. This room was also locked. It's not a so-called locked room at all. Yes. See? The vent. Why it keeps open mouth at you even as we speak. Pavlova, that's a good gluten-free dessert. You wanna see? Look at the names of the people. This one is beef stroganoff. And then this girl is Pavlova. That's because your arms as thick as three trunks. The speckled band. Precisely. My dear madam. Okay, he's getting a bit smarter now compared to, last stream. It depends, Ace. What is the... If it's required for mixing or, I doubt your food processor could replace it. You could just manually whisk it with your arms, but that's gonna be, tiring. I don't even know, Ace. I don't know if he's pretending or that's really him. What's with the boxing thingy? Nick! The speckled band. A snake. Where has that thing been hiding? Mr. Sholmes, just one thing. Pray, what troubles you? Well, that snake isn't really speckled, isn't it? It's more like stripy, wouldn't you say? Hmm? Yes, you're right. I think in this case you'd have to call it a stripy band. The striped band. Do you not think that is precisely the trap into which the culprit wishes you to fall? How exactly? Last night, your friend infiltrated the victim's cabin. Ah. And number 2, the same friend was responsible for the victim losing his life. No. He can't even speak because of the snake. Yep. That is a nice way to keep someone, mum and not able to say anything. Here we go. Not this thing again. Intruder's identity. It has nothing to do with me. This whole thing is nothing to do with me. Making heart. I know you're not supposed to step on the snake, but I don't think you should give the death noodle a ride either. Yes. Nope. It's the big... I just noticed something. Take a look at his... Take a look at the red... This thing over here. This looks like a fish. With the eye, the tail, and the body. Like a fish, The fish. The death noodle, guys. We're strong enough, yes. Uh-huh. The speckled band. I like the dramatic effects though. He's a genius, but he's a weird genius, I guess. Whose marking change every single time. Deepest depths of India. A beloved speckled snake. Genius mixed in with whimsy. How Mr. Asogi died. Okay. Okay. I don't know where Freeman is. Freeman's not feeling well, so maybe that's why, he's resting. Terrible venom. You know, he, we need to guide him for his deductions, Eh? Hello, another skeleton, but hello, skeleton 900. Uh-huh. I don't even know, eh? He summons, spirits, not skeletons. Ending his existence forever. Uh-huh. Yeah, right, mister. This concludes Sherlock Holmes' great. Nah. Your deduction is not great at all. Everyone's reacting. Susato and Inspector Hosonaga. A saucer of milk. No. Then if it's a saucer of milk, it has to be a cat. But you have one left hand. Mm-hmm. Reptiles don't drink milk. Snakes have no ears. Signal by whistling. What of the tales of Arabia? That dances to the sound of a flute. I think perhaps the performers played their music in time with the snake's natural movements. Oh, I see. No hands, no feet, no ears. Don't take it out on the snakes, Mr. Shops. We need to try harder. He looks defeated, guys. We need to step in and help again, Mr. Naruhodo. How are they supposed to be great if they need help and we need to correct it? Just Mr. Shomes. I'm stretching my... I had a feeling that was coming. Just what I was waiting for, Mr. Naruhodo. Yeah, right. He removed the handcuffs again. Course correction. Hold it, Mr. Shomes. No. It's her. Yup, slay of hand. He could be a magician,
Yes!
The Neko. A Neko. I wonder what color her Neko is. Nope, it's not. There's already a claw. Is it a black Nico as well?
Yes.
Oh, not? Oh, we gotta. Oh, we gotta examine the thing. Okay. I thought we can do it already. Sorry. Oof. We can examine it, but didn't notice. Can we fast forward stuff? Oh yeah, we can. There was not even an A button for examine, so I thought we can. We can't. Oh well. It's a void. She has the same color of a cat, a void cat.
Yes.
Okay, I now know that you can examine things. It's a void, Nico. Darka. The skin. Yeah, actually. He's a magician. It's a toy. Yep. Update.
Yes.
Okay. So that the cat will go back, I guess. But why? For what reason? The diary. Yes. Yeah. We took the photograph. Let me just go grab something. Okay. He had disappeared through the ventilator. Dolpa. He's so naughty. A beloved kitten. No visible signs of injury. Okay, part 2. Yeah, because it's a cat. It's no longer the snake. Oh, so that's why we need the thingy?
Yes!
Eh? Eh? It moved to the university color? What? Did I switch it? Oops. I
Yes!
Tom's roasting is harsh. Yes, yes it is. Did he not receive the post-mortem thingy? I'm more the freak, you know? No, could there be? The bell of your thingy is there? He tripped because of the Neko. Terrible act of misfortune. Oof, a bad fall.
Yes!
Dude, this shoe polish. It's because it's used on his shoes, you know? And trip. Oof. And it's all because of the cat. Ooh. I don't wanna imagine that thing. Uh-huh. I think she knows it because, you know, the evidence left. Yeah, it's the bell of your neko, the color. But the bell is still there. Nope. And now he's no more? It can't be true. I refuse to accept it. I know it's hard to believe, but the marks on the floor does seem to suggest that's what happened. But again, checking the trash can once again. Ta-da! The other half of the bell.
Yes!
Ah! Okay, yes, they fit perfectly together. Poor Kazuma though. She always has the same reaction though when she's being what do you call this? Interrogated. Mm-hmm.
Yes!
Yes, that the Neko has a bell. The same glass bell in question. Mm-hmm. We finally corrected his deduction, guys. Darka! He's so quiet. I'm sorry. And you're even like telling them that I'm the criminal? That's by tripping over a cat. Elementary. Yeah, can you tell us what happened last night? He's finally gonna say the entire story, guys. And then all of a sudden, yes, they do. That is correct. They would usually hide in a spot if it's they're not comfortable. Just imagine though, you just tripped and you went bye bye. Mm-hmm. Wonder why. Yep, it was Miss Pavlova trying to retrieve her pet. I nearly passed out with shock. Hear her cry out, and then, oh, it was such a dreadful bang. Then afterwards, nothing. It was totally silent. Kazuma was. Poor Kazuma. Well, this is what happens if you're not the main character of the story, guys. Uh-huh. Unfortunate factors could have easily caused him to fall over. Yeah, what happened with the Neko? Did the Neko come back to the bin? Oh, okay. Yeah, where did the Neko go? But imagine keeping your Neko inside the case with no air hose. How is that cat gonna survive? Yup, that's not good. Keeping your Neko inside the suitcase with no air hose. It's Stroganov's. It's oh, I didn't say. Snake is my friend. His name is Pirozko. The sailor himself is violating the rules, guys. The sailor himself. But uh-huh. Couldn't you find someone a little more human who understands you better? I don't know. He might not be good. A gargantuan venomous snake? Surely you can appreciate the danger you're putting everyone in. No venom. Why? So does that mean that Pirozko does not have venom? He is harmless. Very long but very gentle. He's adorable like Granny. Imagine comparing your Granny to a snake. It's venomless? Yes, now he is hungry, so he is in bad mood. But once I feed him, you will see a big smile. And you feed him what? Milk, I suppose? Ha, like they say, they milk chickens? Ridiculous. Okay. Mouses. Big, fat, round mouses. So this is what the mouse trap in the passage out there is for. Nothing says top of the food chain like the look in their eyes right now. It refuses to drink milk. It can hear a whistle. It can climb up a bell cord, and it's not even venomous. Poor Shomes. God. His reaction though. Neck. The danger noodle is not a danger noodle since he's not venomous. He's just a noodle. The silence is deafening, guys. The silence is deafening, I tell you. Miss Pavlova. I understand the difficult situation you found yourself in, and I do sympathize. But please remember this. A young man lost his life. If you're going to attempt to cover up your guilt with lies, then no matter what the circumstances, I cannot forgive you. But what are you talking about, Miss Mikotoba? What lies? Miss Pablo would just confess everything. It's because, you know, Super, they did say looks can be deceiving. But there's one weird thing though, guys. We already know how the latch was, you know, locked, but why is there like a dying message? Who put that thing over there? Is it her? But I doubt it's her, because if it was her, then she would have tried to get the bell inside so that there's no evidence. But who wrote that thing? Because we're definitely sure it's not Kazuma. And it can't be Ryunosuke nor Susato. So, who would have written this message over here? That message over there. And it's even in Russian. And in, you know. Why do you don't? Even up until now, you still don't like Brushel, Titan? Like, he's so far off in the future. We're in the past right now, TK. What, is he immortal and he can time travel? Why do you guys not like Brushel? I know he's weird with, you know, when he's using his toothbrush as a way to and his saliva to clean his glasses, but come on. Eh? A distraction. Oh no, we're back. Not again. When did he do that? He can definitely be a magician, you know. Why? Yes, we have to. Why me? Aren't you the detective here, mister? Yes. We shall do this thing, guys. Azuma! We gotta find out the truth. Here we go. I think this is the final thing, guys. I doubt it's an accident. Hello, David.
Hold it!
The bell. The other half of the bell, you know, like if you're trying to get. We're trying to remove something from the crime. Wouldn't you all try to remove incriminating evidences against you or your pet in this case? And why would you, you know? It's this thing. Because how, right? Because how did the other half... Or, no. It's this thing. It's not an accident because if he tripped and then fell and then he got, you know, he went bye-bye, he won't be able to write this thing.
Yes!
Mm-hmm. So who would write that thing? See, I told you. If it is indeed, you know. No? Yes, well, technically, we're a detective slash lawyer, David. Damage to the cervical vertebrae resulting in instant death. Instant death. So how is he able to write that thing? No? Doesn't have enough time. Yep. It's this thing.
Yes!
The bell. Yep. How come the other half is in her room while the other half is, you know. Yep. So, how come? Would you care to explain that, Miss Pavlova? Oh no. Yes.
Hold it!
What are you talking about? Bulkhead was bolt shut. It's the emergency stop thingy! It bolts the doors when you press the emergency stop button. Yes, it was me. It's true, I was in the cabin when it happened. You were shut inside the cabin wardrobe, to be precise about the details. But I don't know Russian, there's no way I would have left that message. Not would have, there's no way you could have left that message. To be precise about the details, would you mind? Because we're locked inside, you know, the cabin, and there's this paper in the cabin. I won't be able to place it if I was the one outside. In an attempt to incriminate me for the crime, even though I had been asleep in bed the entire time. And then the same person picked up the broken glass that... It was past 1 o'clock in the early hours of the morning. The cabin would have been quite dark. The single small lamp suspended from the ceiling would barely have cast any light onto the floor here. So they didn't notice. Demon Stroganoff. Nina is a woman of sea. She is the daughter of strong sailor. 2 years ago, they noticed her dancing skills, and she went away to join ballet company. Ballet. Ah, so that's it. Wait, why is it not playing autoplay? You're a great detective, you should know. Nope, that's not the answer. The answer is if you press the emergency stop, the doors will lock. And I'm pretty sure Stroganoff knows about that. So is it you, Mr. Sailor? It was so easy. You guys did not... Sisato, did you not take notice of it? It could. Not necessarily, okay? That is... Oh! What's with the sudden... Like... Does Sholmes have a weird thing wherein one time he's like so wrong, and then this time he's like, suddenly have brain juice. And then, you know, he gets everything right. Or he's so smart. Welcome back, Saul. Hope you finished your chores. Why is he so smart now from, you know, compared to earlier when he gave my brain a huge headache? Taking out the trash. It's this thing. You know, the emergency thingy. Right? There's the emergency button is outside, so we can press that thing, but oh wait. Or do we present the bookcase since it fell down? I think we should present the bookcase.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it is the bookcase. Yes, sir. Everything shifted to the left. What does it taste like, Saw? Inertia. Also made something else in this cabin move. The bolt on the cabin door. It was very obvious just after the emergency stop that the ship made earlier. We had come into the cabin not long before and we hadn't bolted the door. But then... Hello, is anybody in there? Shout if you need assistance. Hawaiian punch, but the flavor is a little more richer and it has a slight sour taste to it. Oh! Inspector Hosonaga. Right? Oh yes. That's it. When the ship stopped suddenly, the bolt flew across and locked the door. Yes, it's made of metal, but it's small and light enough to be moved by the ship's sudden change of speed. Or the force of inertia. If you would not to call it that. Inertia. Someone pressed the emergency stop button. That's why the chicken fell. See? The chicken fell. Yep. When I woke up this morning and looked around the cabin, I thought it looked a little odd. All the books and the shelves had toppled over and all the ornaments fell. It was almost as if someone had run their hand across the shelves, deliberately knocking everything over. And I stood them all up again, didn't I? Then when we came into this cabin, we were surprised to see the same thing in here. All the books and everything had toppled over just like in Mr. Asagi's cabin. And that explains Ryunosuke's headache because he bumped his head to the wardrobe. There's an emergency stop button outside. Yep. Used to trigger the emergency alarm. Oh, yes, of course. There was a notice, wasn't there, telling you to only press the button in times of emergency. And I'm pretty sure it was our detective over here who pressed the emergency stop button. On dark nights when the fog is dense, the captain cannot afford to rely on the eyes of his lookout alone. Hence the placement of a number of buttons around the vessel to allow any crewman to raise the alarm. The sort of button one is almost compelled to press to satisfy one's curiosity. And that's what he did. Wait, it was you? When the button is pressed, two things happen in the interest of safety. The emergency alarm bell rings and the vessel comes to a complete stop. As indeed it did a little earlier today. He's the one who pressed the emergency stop button because he was curious, Mr. Sholmes. Surely it wasn't you who... As I always say, a button has one but purpose in life. To be pressed, whatever the occasion. He sounds almost proud of himself. How dare you miss with ship? I report you to Captain. You're in much trouble now. Last night, after what happened to Mr. Asagi, did the ship make an emergency stop or did it not? It did. The nothing to report thing. This thing, the log. It's your duty to patrol the first class area of the ship, isn't that right? That is correct. Why? And the ship's log here? This would be where you record the details of your duties. What are you doing with that? That is mine. You rather carelessly left it atop the little makeshift bureau in the passageway out there. But as responsible passengers, we took it into our care with a mind to return it to you later. You right the face. Nothing to report every 30 minutes, but from 2 o'clock last night until first light this morning, nothing was recorded at all. But if nothing happened, you would normally write nothing to report, would you? Nothing happened. What, you copying Zoro's, what's it called? Zoro's catchphrase now, mister? That is correct. Something happened here aboard the SS Buria. They belong in JoJo. Well, because if something as major as an emergency stop really happened, surely all of us would have noticed. It's 2 a.m. No. It's the evidence is our headaches, you know? What of the throbbing? Sorry, what do you mean? Your head, man. The throbbing of your head since this morning. We have all suffered with it. Oh, yes. I have had a headache, you're right. In fact, I haven't been feeling myself since I woke up today. Nor have I, everyone. Yes, you've all been afflicted, haven't you? Just as I suspected. And since eating dinner yesterday evening, everything has felt sort of hazy. Tell me, Mr. Naruhodo, you boarded this vessel as a stowaway, didn't you? Oh, well, yes. Sorry. The stowaway class of accommodation doesn't usually include meals. What did you survive on? Ah, well, Kazuma looked after me. He was always happy to share his meal. So you enjoyed some of the whole roast chicken dish that was served yesterday evening? I take it yes. In fact, I had all of that. Kazuma wasn't fond of chicken. Oh really? So the victim didn't eat any of the chicken at all? The chicken was laced with a drug, isn't it? My dear fellow, does that not strike you? Oh, Mr. Sholmes, do you mean to say that there was something wrong with the chicken? Yes, I do. No. Really? Is that really true? The meal prepared for the passengers last night had been tampered with. Tampered with by the addition of a soporific designed to induce a very deep slumber in those who consumed it. Okay, first we have the turbocurarin, now we have soporil. It's giving me flashbacks of the nonary games, guys. The nonary games. So it means why? Why you lost, Super? Why you got lost? That means the chicken was laced with a sleeping drug, so that every passenger eats it and doesn't feel the emergency stop button because there was a crime that was about to be committed. So that means this is a planned murder, not just an accident for Kazuma. Because why would dinner be laced with a sleeping drug? Yes. Precisely. So it's just the first class then? Unless that is, every single member of the crew was a conspirator. Huh? But why? Well, seaman. Uh-oh. Hello, Red. I'm sorry to say that any more deception in this matter will get you nowhere. If you refuse to talk, there would have to be an inquiry made through the shipping company, of course. And were that to happen, every member of the crew and the captain himself would be hauled over the coal for aiding and abetting a renegade. Please, no more. I will tell everything. I cannot make problems like this for everyone anymore. These crewmen are your former comrades, I believe. Comrades in the ballet company, I guess? Yes, so when I decided to run away, I asked them to help me. We all agreed to help everyone together. She threw away everything, her fame in the ballet. Mother Russia, we wanted to help our angel. I don't believe it. You are right. We put sleeping drug in chicken last night. Yes, I remember now. I did notice chewing on a lump of something strange and bitter at one point. Yes, it's the snake marks. It's because of his friend, the snake. That we could not make all drug, how do you say, dissolve? Talk about heavy seasoning. At midnight in waters near Shanghai, we brought our angel on board. Oh, so nobody would know that she was being stowed away. So it's not for murder then. While all the passengers of SS Boreas slept soundly, thanks to the almost magical effects of the slumber-inducing potion their evening meals had contained. Well, he needs to eat, you know, Ace. Cause we're the crew people who dislike chicken and the newly boarded passenger Miss Pavlova. And that means it would have been possible for you. You could have used the emergency stop trick to lock Kazuma's cabin door. But how does that make sense? Surely every cabin door would have ended up locked in that case, and there would have been complete chaos. Oh, I wouldn't say so. Just like us, all the other passengers would have eaten their evening meal of chicken in their cabins, after which they would have been overwhelmed by tiredness because of the sleeping drug. Quite, and accordingly, all passengers were already in their cabins for the night. They're already asleep. The overwhelmingly majority of passengers would habitually sleep with their cabin doors bolted anyway, and so not one of them would have found it remarkable to find the door locked in the morning. In summary, in order to fasten the bolt of a single cabin door on the ship, the culprit brought the entire vessel to an emergency stop in the early hours of the morning. We have talked long time and said many things. What is point? The point is what I have said earlier. There was somebody else present on the scene when the victim lost his life last night. Someone who left a message in Russian on the floor in an attempt to incriminate another. Someone who tried desperately to hide the broken fragments of glass that would reveal the culprit's identity. And someone who abused the ship's emergency stop procedure in order to lock a door. All told, a busy night. But, I don't know about any of this. I'm just a little girl. You like to speak with your long English words and explain your clever ideas. But I am sailor, and sailors don't listen too long. Boring stories, we don't believe. Sailors like me, we only trust what we see with our eyes. A laudable trait. I'm quite of the same disposition, my good man. Observation to me is everything. Mr. Naruhodo. Oh, yes. Do you hear it? The accusatory cry of guilt on the wind? What accusatory cry of guilt? Sorry, you've lost me. Proof of involvement, man, but you can't hear such a call with your ears. No. You must hear it with your eyes. Hear it with your eyes. For observation is the basis of all deduction. Okay, one final logic and reasoning thing. Okay. Oh, look. It's pretty obvious. This thing.
Yes!
You've left. How come you did not change, mister? You've left very incriminating evidence. It's the ink used for the dying message, you know? Present the evidence.
Yes!
Here you go, mister. Ink. Purple. Because somebody would always, normally use a black ink, I guess. Mm-hmm. So that means it is. Yep. I arranged everything in dead student's cabin to make it look like wardrobe man did it. Then I pressed the button to make Furia do emergency stop and both cabin doors shut. I did everything so no one would suspect our angel. Beef! Please! She's calling him Beef now! So he's finally admitting to, you know. Yes, his name is Biff Stroganoff. So, his name is Biff Stroganoff. Now, you know, hearing his name makes me go hungry. And this girl's name is Pavlova. Nikolina Pavlova. I really want to make beef strong now. See? His name makes you hungry, right, Ace? She's their angel, I guess. Because she is a famous lady. Like, look at her here. See? She's a ballerina. Who's, you know, a renowned prima ballerina of the Novovich Ballet. He's a higher class citizen. Yes, that is right. I don't know. I like that you're calling him Biff, not Stroganoff. Nah, he's part of I don't know. The crewmates are Pavlova's comrades. Da, she said, and he spoke Russian. I don't. Uh-oh. This photograph. I took it myself. The cause of death was a broken neck, therefore the victim died instantly, and the unfortunate incident that precipitated this event, a kitten on which the victim stumbled. However, if those are the facts, there is one particular area in this photograph that seems to me somewhat unnatural. What are your thoughts on the matter, Mr. Naruhodo? This one. Cause why, if he's, if he got startled, then why is his fist clenched?
Yes!
If you see, the exact same thought occurred to me. In a fall, one's instinct is to open up the palms flat so that they could try to, cushion the fall or something. Yet here we see the victim with his left hand tightly balled into a fist. Almost, you might say, as though he were gripping something. Simply that I took the liberty of investigating the victim's fist a short while ago. And what, pray, do you imagine I found there, my dear fellow? Mr. Sholmes? Show us, please! Why, of course, my dear madame. Why would I keep you in suspense? Ow! That seems very familiar. This is what I found. Oh, a crescent moon with a little gemstone in the middle. Yes, you're right. A crescent moon. It's very pretty, but what... It tells us every single thing. We saw someone wearing that as an earring. If I were her, I would have removed my earring. Welcome back, Freeman. Sholmes is no longer... there was like a 180-degree change in Sholmes. His deductions are pretty accurate now, and it's no longer going cuckoo. See, look at her right ear and her left ear.
Yes!
And your other ear, there seems to be a crescent moon missing. The little link holding it on must have broken, I suppose. Now, the missing crescent moon was found in the victim's clenched fist. Clearly, there's only one logical conclusion. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Naruhodo? Yes. Miss Pavlova, Mr. Asagi must have grasped that crescent moon and pulled it from your ear. Perhaps just moments before he fell to the floor. In other words, last night in Mr. Asagi's cabin you witnessed the moment when the victim fell with your own eyes. In fact, you were quite literally at arm's length from him. But then the question is, why did Mr. Asagi do that? Why did he pull your earring from your ear and hold it in his clenched fist during his final moment? Angel? No one can protect you now. Please, Miss Pavlova, tell us the truth. Last night, what did you do to Kazuma? Ah! Yee! When I think about everything that happened yesterday, it was too much. Running away, the fishing boat in the middle of the night, trying to climb onto this huge ship. And then, when I was at last in the cabin and I could relax after this horrible long day. Meow! Darka, wait! I couldn't believe it when she disappeared through the ventilator. So her cat was an imposter. Was an impasta. But nothing worked. Tarka would not come back. What are you doing here at this time of night, Inspector? His bandana really is, defying gravity. It's her cat who's venting, William. The cat. The cat was Brushel. What? Now Brushel is an animagus titan? No. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was a friend of mine. The young man from your country, he was very polite and kind. He helped me to find Darka and he promised not to tell anyone. But then, when I had my friend in my arms again and I was going to leave the man's cabin... Just a moment. Sorry, but... Oh, yes? I'm sure I know your face. I've seen you somewhere before. Ah, of course. You're Nikolina Pavlova, aren't you? The Russian ballerina. Huh? No. I don't know that name. My heart nearly stopped when he said that. He knew who I was. How could this man from a land in the faraway east know a Russian ballerina? Yes, I saw your performance in Japan. The beauty of the ballet made a deep impression on me. But what are you doing on the ship? I'm sure I read your ballet company was performing in Shanghai at the moment. I can't fool him. I have to tell him the truth and hope he doesn't tell anyone. I have no other choice. I see. So you've run away. Please keep my secret. Don't tell anyone. Give me a moment. I could use another opinion here. Oh, he's going to pull that cord. He's going to tell the captain. Why did I think I could... He overthinked. She didn't know. It's because she didn't know that the person that he's gonna talk to was Naruhodo, not the captain. Oof. Oh. Then it happened. Everything at once. It was only a second, but it felt like forever. Wait! I shouted, and then Darka jumped out of my arms and down the young man's feet. And as he turned around to look at me, I pushed him. I knew it. It's because of, his head, Ace. If your head is like in a weird position, you would, and you fell, of course. I feel so sorry for Kazuma. And that's when you went to fetch help from Steerman Stroganoff, who was on duty out in the passageway. I heard Nina cry out and thud on the floor, so I ran to her. She was standing in the cabin door, shaking like leaf. She looked at me and said, "Help me, Biff. If they find out, I will be... Please, I have nowhere to go." They decided to help, and that's when you arranged things in Kazuma's cabin to make it look like I did it, so that no one would suspect the passenger in the cabin next door. Yes. I went to cabin and I looked around to make sure there was nothing to show Nina was there, and then I found Stowaway. In wardrobe, still sleeping. Right, that's when he found me. So you worked out a plan to lay the blame on the Stowaway. Yeah, such a sad, meaningless death. I closed wardrobe doors, put back the strange paper sign. Luckily for me, that's the only reason Susato-san started to believe me when I said I was innocent. I dragged young man's body to good place and used ink that was... Yeah, he hit the bedpost, I think. And he just moved the body there. I wrote wardrobe so the person who found him would look inside wardrobe and find Stowaway. And tell me, what of the glass fell? It was by my feet, so I picked it up. By pressing the emergency alarm button in the passageway? Yes. Accordingly, the SS Berea did indeed come to an emergency halt at a little after 2 a.m., thus enticing the bolt on the cabin door to slide shut, creating the locked room mystery. Hey, if your neck spun around for like some weird, weird angle and you hit the pole, of course. There's even some people, who just fell from the stairs and, disappeared in the world. Not talking about Queen, okay, Yeah. But even if you have pulled the bell cord and called for the captain of the ship, aren't you friends with every member of the crew? Why would that have been a problem? It was what he said first that made me scared. What he said first? What are you doing here at this time of night, Inspector? Oh! I've seen people die from a single punch and that guy didn't mean it either. Oh, whoa. Oh, she thought that. I thought that if police knew about me, they would arrest me. I mean, was Mr. Asagi really going to pull the bell cord? I don't know. What do you think, Mr. Naruhodo? Nah, he was gonna consult me for the thing. Well, I'm not Kazuma, so I can't know for certain. But he was a man of his word. If he told you he wouldn't give your secret away, then he wouldn't have done. No, he was walking over to it. He was going to pull the cord. He was going to make them send me back. Well, Mr. Naruhodo, the day's work is not done yet, it seems. There's one more deduction to make. What? Another deduction? Yes, what action was the victim really about to take at that moment? Can we determine whether the young man's gaze was directed? First, consider the victim's location within his cabin. That's easy, I remember every detail of the room. I mean, yes, I spent quite a lot of time in the wardrobe, but still, that cabin has been my home for this entire voyage. So this is how the cabin looked last night when Miss Pavlova visited Kazuma-sama. If there's one thing I've learned today, it's that a simple gaze can reveal all manners of truth. And not only that, in order to draw the right conclusion, you can't afford to be out by even a little bit when you're following the gaze to where it lands. So when he turned away from Miss Pavlova, what exactly was Kazuma looking at? The bed. Nah, it's the wardrobe. Considering everything that had happened last night, certainly it made have looked as though Kazuma was going to ring the bell cord, yes, however. What is directly beside the bell cord? The wardrobe. The wardrobe? And more importantly, what was inside the wardrobe? The man's great friend, sleeping soundly. Miss Pavlova, please think back very carefully. What were Mr. Asagi's exact words last night? Give me a moment, I could use another opinion here. Another opinion. Yes, but not from a member of the crew. No, Mr. Asagi intended to consult his ghost friend on the matter. See if between them they might be able to help in some way, no doubt. Oh no. Sadly, we can't know the truth for certain now. It's too late for that. But I wish you had made sure of what Mr. Asagi was looking at. Things may have ended very differently if you had. Oof. Miss Pavlova, I want to thank you for finally admitting the truth. But unfortunately, the truth is a man lost his life because of what you did, and that will never change. I hope you'll never forget that. I'm sorry. Really, I am so sorry. What have I done? Oof, that's pretty sad. Kazuma lost his life in that way. And so, at long last, the mystery surrounding the tragic accident on the SS Burya was finally laid to rest. What will happen to Miss Pavlova now then? Once we reach Great Britain, she'll be handed over to the British police at Scotland Yard. Ooh, Scotland Yard! What about the fact that she ran away from Russia? Won't the Russians try to repatriate her? Apparently, the English detective can speak to the immigration office and sort all that out. Mr. Sholmes can do that? So she won't be going back to Russia then? No, I don't think so. Even if she wanted to return in the future, I doubt she would be able to. She ran away, so now she's an exile for life. I see. I'm sorry. Seaman Stroganoff? I wanted to help our angel no matter what, but I didn't think about you, about how you lost good friend. I will go with Nina. I will give myself to British police. That's kind of you. In the meantime, thank you for letting me go free again. Kazuma's death feels like such a waste. But, well, do what you can for Miss Pavlova, won't you? Seaman Stroganoff is my least favorite flavor stroganoff. Nah. Well, I'm afraid you need to pack now. We're due to arrive in Hong Kong tomorrow. As much as it pains me, I'm going to have to hand you over to the consul to arrange your passage back to Japan. Oh no! We're back to Japan because we are a stowaway. Yes, I did stowaway after all. I couldn't really expect any different. So you should get back to your cabin now. Oh well. Looks like my study tour to Great Britain is over before it's even begun then. To think that only days ago Kazuma and I were laughing together about how we'd tear up the streets of London. That seems like a distant memory now. Oh, what's that? Is it someone weeping? Susato? Susato-san? Naruhodo-san, I didn't know you had returned. Oh, well, I haven't been back long. Inspector Hosonaga just told me I should pack, you know, ready to leave the ship tomorrow and all that. He's gonna cry. I still can't believe this has happened. I can't believe someone's life can be over just like that. Susato-san. I think so too, Sonic. I think she has the, she likes Kazuma. He had such grand ideas for his visit to Great Britain, so many dreams. And now they've been cruelly taken away just as he has. I thought you can never forgive the person responsible, but now we know the truth that it was just an accident, just a silly series of mishaps. Oof, it's too much, Naruhodo-san. It's just too much. Yes, I know. I wish there was something I could say. Inspector! My duty was to see Asagi-san safely to Great Britain, but I failed, and caused his two closest friends great pain and suffering as a result. I've let everyone down, and I will do anything to make up for my terrible blunder. Nobody blames you, Inspector. And I'm free again at least. Huh? Here he goes again, Sholmes. Surprise, Mr. Naruhodo. What is the meaning of this? Oh, a trifling matter. Simply that in my head I think I shall always picture you wearing those shackles. Without them, the balance seems all wrong. It's distracting. Sorry, so I decided to restore them. For old time's sake, shall we? You are a stowaway after all. He thinks this is funny. Guy. Mr. Sholmes. We do appreciate all your assistance. I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Not at all, not at all. And though it's a little late, may I offer my sincere condolences. Okay, we need to put a bell on Sholmes. Yes, we do. Yes, we need to. The loss of your companion is truly heart-rending. Heart-rending. No! My favorite character is already gone. He's gone. I hope that you will be able to fulfill some of his aspirations in his honor. I'm afraid that won't be possible. We shall be disembarking at the next port in Hong Kong. You have to return to Japan and make a full report about everything that's happened. What? Wait a minute. It's just me that's got to go back, isn't it? I mean, I was the stowaway. Susato doesn't have any reasons any longer, even Inspector. The terms of this study tour were negotiated by the Department of Justice in both Great Britain and Japan. It was to be one lawyer and one assistant. Was to be? In the light of Mr. Asagi's unfortunate death, I'm afraid the study tour can no longer go ahead. Oh no, I don't care for me, but... Where's Susato-san? Sholmes likes to be a jokester. My dear fellows... Is it? My dear fellows, the majority of problems have an extremely simple solution, you know? All you require is one lawyer and the study tour can continue, surely? But there is no one else with the necessary qualifications, Mr. Sholmes. We know of no other lawyer. Qualifications, you say? Any qualifications obtained in your own country will be of little value in Great Britain, I'm afraid. Oh, but anyway, the voyage to London still promises a good month of time. Ample opportunity, I would say, to find yourself another suitable lawyer. Yes. Miss Susato? Yes? Do you think perhaps I might be able to do it? Bye, Alberto! Thanks for dropping by! Good luck with whatever you have to do, whether, I don't know, if it's sleeping, then have a wonderful rest. But you're not a lawyer, Mr. Naruhodo. Oh, unless, are you studying law? No, I'm not, but... I'm sorry, in that case, I don't think there's even a chance it could work. But as I said, there is still more than a month before we reach England's shores. Isn't that right, Mr. Naruhodo? Yes, I have a month in which to study, to learn what I must to become a lawyer in Great Britain. Mr. Naruhodo, that's ridiculous. Are you seriously suggesting anybody could learn all of that in just 40 days? There's only one way to find out. I would work my fingers to the bone, Inspector, every single day. Will you let me try? And if, by the time we reach Great Britain, I haven't learned enough to be recognized as a lawyer, I'll take whatever punishment is deemed appropriate. But why put yourself in such a difficult position? For Kazuma. He said that there was something he had to do in Great Britain and that he would sacrifice anything to make it happen. He was passionate about it. I can't let all that passion just come to nothing. And anyway, it's for my own benefit too. I will become a lawyer. I have to. And that's the start of the right legacy, guys. What do you say, Mrs. Sato? She finally smiled genuinely. I think it's a wonderful idea. Thank you. So, what does our bespectacled inspector friend say? Are you serious? One lawyer and one assistant. The numbers are indisputable. No. It's madness. Yet fascinating, wouldn't you agree? Fascinating? Duty and rules are the dull routine of existence that we all abhor. Give us interest, give us fascination. Speak for yourself. Besides, qualifications are no measure of a man. What matters is his character, no? And you've witnessed ample evidence of this man's exemplary character today with your own eyes. From the early hours of this morning until this very moment now. Despite contending with the passing of his close companion, and despite the accusation of guilt, this man has shown resourcefulness, intelligence, and above all, courage. Wow. Sholmes seems like someone we can depend on now, compared to what he was like when we first saw him. What's with the sudden character change, huh? He was not like this back then. Just like, a few hours ago. Into the game. Very well. I'll think of a clever way to word my report to the Department of Justice. Inspector! After all, I did just make a promise, didn't I? Yeah, that he will do anything. I said that I'd do anything at all to make up for my shortcomings here. He likes us now and he's a bro. Oh, thank you, Inspector. If you'll excuse me, I must pay a visit to the captain's quarters. I think I need to discuss what to do next and how best to make my report. Are you really prepared to attempt this, Mr. Naruhodo? Yes, I'm going to try. I wonder, would you consider teaching me what I need to know? Everything about being a lawyer? I would be delighted to help you. I am a judicial assistant after all. And Mr. Naruhodo, I'd like you to take charge of this. What, me? Are you sure? I'm sure it was what Kazuma-san would have wanted, Tama would have wanted. Its name is Karuma. It's a great sword that's been in the Asogi clan for generations. Very well, I accept. Yes, super. I'll treasure it always, yes. So then, Mrs. Sato, it seems we'll be working together for some time to come yet. It will be an honor, Mr. Naruhodo. And for the next 40 days, I shan't grant you a single minute of freedom. Uh-oh! We shall fill every spare moment with study. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. But before we begin, I have an earnest favor to ask of you two. goodness, what is it? Please throw me to the ground. 3 times the flip, guys, the flip. This is Sato flip. What? I should never have doubted you. You were Kazuma-sama's closest friend. Of course you would never done anything to hurt him. That it should have been obvious to me from the start. But I allowed suspicion to get the better of me. And no matter how upset I was feeling, it was completely unforgivable behavior. No, you were in shock. You just found out about me stowing away and the cabin door was locked from the inside. No, I won't let you make excuses for me. Whatever the circumstances, I should have never thrown you, and not just once, but 5 times. Ah, that number keeps creeping up, doesn't it? Please, you must. Take a hold of me and throw me. Do it. Don't even think about it. No. I don't even know how. I've never thrown anyone in my life. Very wise, Mr. Naruhodo. It isn't a skill one acquires without considerable training. I observed your throwing technique several times with great interest. I confess I was most impressed. When did he see that? I presumed that would be a form of Japanese wrestling? Oh, well, in a way, it's not wrestling but my own interpretation of an ancient jujutsu technique. Apparently, it's called the Susato takedown. It leaves your head swimming, believe me. How begin? I am a practitioner of the combative arts myself. I am somewhat, quote-unquote, somewhat accomplished boxer. There he goes, dancing around again. I wonder if you'd be so kind as to instruct me on the technique of your arresting throw. Why do I have a feeling that we're gonna get thrown away again? As an example, yes, I'd be honored. Then let us not dally. Demonstrate my... Oh no. I knew it. It's always us. Oh, sorry. Hiya. Poor Naruhodo. As you can see, you throw from the abdomen. Oh yes, arresting indeed. And that is what you term the Susato takedown, is it? Actually, no. That was a Susato squash. I feel so sorry for Naruhodo. Karuma. That's right. It's a prized sword that's been passed down through generations of the Asogi clan. I can't believe you managed to get permission to bring us with you. I mean, taking a katana on a study tour is more than a little irregular, surely? A Japanese man's sword is his soul. Ryunosuke, I can't be parted from my katana. Karuma guides me. I truly believe that. So its name compels its wielder to slice evil in two. Not that you would need much compelling. On that subject, there's something very important that I have to do in Great Britain, and I'll sacrifice anything to make it happen. I'd appreciate you seeing it through with me. Of course I will. Whatever it is, I'll see it through to the end with you. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Kazuma. That important thing he had to do. I still don't know what that was. But I'm going to see the place for myself and work it out. In Great Britain's capital, London. The end. Let's go back to the title screen. Accolades. Did I forget any accolades? Oh. We investigate. We just like, is there no like way to fast forward stuff? Oh yeah, here. Yes, Saul, what is it? No, I saved, but the DLC came out and it's free. I'm trying to examine the pillow. But don't go there, why? What's up? Oh well, let's just do the other. The new island? Why? Why? Yeah, but you know, I can't do that thing for now because I don't know, maybe it's wrong. Anyway, we could just stay in chatting for a bit. I'll just try to examine the bed in another, another time. But yeah, let's go here. So yes, why? So we stay here chatting for a bit. Why? What's with the update in Power World, huh? So why you telling me not to go to they're merciless, the new pals? I'm thinking if I should continue playing the game again, but I'm not so sure. Maybe maybe I should try. Well, then let me install the game again. I haven't got it installed because I uninstalled it because I wasn't playing it because I was so annoyed with the lag. With the lag. What? Asogi? Yes. Asogi's gone. Kazuma's gone. Kazuma is gone. So much rooms for pals on everything. Oh, I'll go check it out. I'll go check the game out. Yes, super in a bit because we are almost been playing for 3 hours now, and if we start a new case, then most likely we won't be able to finish it. So let's just start the new case for the next stream so that we can start it from the very beginning. No, it's true, Eric. It's true. He's really gone. He's really gone. Our friend is gone. He gone. Which is sad because he's my favorite character, but he's gone. I tell you, he's gone. I'm currently downloading the game. Maybe I'm gonna be playing it, I guess. We shall see. We shall see. Maybe. You can have like 42 pulse at a base. Pink chillet and it's a fight type. Oh. What are you sure? Also, are you sure you want to play Power World Isa? We just still the we are in our... What do you mean? We're gonna go back. Don't you want us to go back to Power World? You know? Don't you want us to go back to Power World? Anyway, I was... Oh. No, 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 no. Backity, backity, back. I accidentally opened Steam in a different thing. Exit big picture mode. Why did I enter big picture mode for that game? For Steam. I accidentally pressed something I was not supposed to press. So maybe, maybe we should go back if there's been new updates of the game. I think I only defeated one boss. And it was the very first boss in the tower. And after that, I didn't continue because I was so annoyed with the lag. It's hard to defeat the boss. So I yeeted the game. And nobody's been playing it with me anymore. So, it's pretty sad to play it by yourself. So I decided to yeet the game. Hey, Tal, did you get flashbacks from the game? Like, you remember your favorite pals? I'll pray for Soul's protection then. I just remembered that because of what Sonic said. I forgot about that thing already. You blame Sonic. Sonic's the one who helped me who reminded me of that. Like, look, Sonic said, I'll pray for Saul's protection then, since he seems to take the brunt of your fun pranks. Why are you blaming me? It's not my fault. It's not my fault. But it was Sonic who reminded me of it. I just mentioned your favorite pal. What? Is there something wrong? No? Hey! I did not do anything. It was the pals themselves who did stuff, Saul, not me. It ain't me. It was the pals themselves. It was the pals themselves, not me. What? They were not my pals. They were your pals that you sent to me. You gave them away. I guess they got sad that you gave them away. So that you gave them away, so I think that's why that happened. So they got sad that you gave them away. Right? No, no, no. It's your pets. It's your pals, not mine. I haven't even spent like a minute with them that time yet. It's not my fault, But yeah, we're almost finished with the download. Wait. Is it the DLC already included if I download it back? Because sometimes some DLCs are, yeah, I think it is. Because I don't see any DLC. Wait, this game is still in early access mode? Hmm. Okay. I thought it's already, been. Eh? Oh yeah. How about what if we leave them with plenty of food? Do they still get depressed, or are they okay now? That was one of the things that annoyed me actually back then, when the pals like um get depressed when you leave them out even though there's plenty of food, and sometimes the passing as well. Also, the passing for their um work in the base, because sometimes even if you try to manually put them for whatever work you want them to do, they still sometimes wander off, or they don't do the work. Oh, the pathing is fixed. Well, I guess the game would be good to play now. So leave pals at the base that don't have those skills and they should last. Oh, it's the pals that have the sainty skills are the ones that get grumpy. If they get stuck, they teleport. They can now teleport? Okay. Maybe I'll go check it out offline. And then if it's pretty good, everything's all good, then I'm gonna be, I might schedule it back. I might put it on schedule as soon, But let me think first about this. Let me just check my schedule. If, we could, for the month. I'm just gonna go check. Checking. Oh yeah, I haven't scheduled the thing yet. I guess I can schedule it someday, some other. A members. I haven't scheduled a members only stream. I forgot. I guess maybe I could put it on Sunday next week. Yeah, or maybe Wednesday, since we're not yet sure yet. But yeah, most likely next week, guys, we're gonna be having a members only stream, because I haven't scheduled one yet here in this month. So because we did a lot of collabs with the other girls last time. So yeah, so sad about that thing. We only did once, but I don't know if it's. Yeah, I think it is. So yeah, we can continue on our diamond painting of the Starry Night. I haven't touched that thing yet since since we last saw it. But yeah. Okay. So yes. Hey, Isa, remember when I left you all those people at your houses? Yes. Why? And like, does the map still crash? Like, do you still get under the ground, or something? Or most issues have been pretty much cleared now? Why? What's with the no? That doesn't happen anymore. Thank goodness. It was so annoying when that thing happens, because I don't even know what to do. Like, come on. Why does it keep on happening? Maybe we could try to go back to Powell. I'll go check the game out offline first, and if it's all good, I'm definitely putting it back in our schedule, guys. Though I'm not entirely sure, what we're gonna be planning there, but we shall see. We shall see. I try to remember what am I supposed to do next. Members gameplay. I think I'll probably schedule it by next month. Since we did play a lot of members gameplay this month, but you know, we played with the other girls as well, so yeah, I don't know. Like we had um 2 members gameplay. Yeah, and then 2 Discord specials this month. And then we had one. Currently we have 1 members only, so I'm gonna be schedule another members only gameplay. Battlefront 2. Wait, I don't even. Star Wars? Let me go check out that game. Oh! Wait. But if you got a lot of pals at your base, it gets laggy. Like 40 pals, it gets laggy. Like what? Does the number increase just because you've they updated it, or do you need to level up the base in order to increase your pals as well? But Battlefront is expensive, Saul. It's expensive. And I don't have the game. And most of the times we try to play games that's pretty much, is it in Game Pass? I tried to search for it, but I wasn't able to, I think. Let me go double check. Is it there? Damn. Oh yeah, it's there. It's the Celebration Edition. Am I correct? Oh. I tried to take a look at it, and what happened was it says view settings. Status is error. We're having trouble connecting to EA app. Try restarting the Xbox app or contacting the EA app support. I remember. I'm traumatized playing Star Wars games now because of the EA app. I always encounter problems with that thing. It's okay. Thanks for dropping by, William. If you can just drop by, it's okay for tomorrow, or you can just lurk around. But thank you so much for always, dropping by. I don't know. EA app is going cuckoo on me, as always, all. I don't know why. Which is sad, but, Okay, thank you guys. Anyway, since it's been, 3 hours and I'm getting hungry, and I think some of the girls are okay. Elena's not yet streaming. Is she not gonna stream for today? I don't know. Asha is also not yet streaming. Okay, maybe I don't even know their schedules. Did they post their schedules? I think only Kay did as of the moment. Oh. Okay, so apparently Elena's will not be streaming Elden Ring tonight because she has a collaboration with Kalex, and they're gonna be playing Crime Boss, I think, at 11. So yes, guys, 1 more hour. I'm not sure if Asha's gonna be included there because she hasn't posted their schedule, or she hasn't replied to posted on Discord as well. So who knows? Just see if she's there. I think she will be there as well. So yes. Okay. Gotcha. Anyway, for anyone who who can still stay up later for their collab, go ahead. But if you guys need to wake up early for tomorrow, or what do you call this? Um, my brain is lagging. Or wake up early tomorrow or sleep early because you got some stuff, or you're pretty tired. Go ahead, rest up. You can just catch the stream some other time because I know we're still pretty busy, and we really do appreciate you guys for always trying to be present in every stream. So yeah, thanks a bunch, guys, for always being here. I really do appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow because I think we're finally able to. Wait, are we gonna explore Tartarus tomorrow? I forgot if another level of Tartarus open, but I forgot. But we shall see. But yeah, tomorrow we're gonna be continuing our Persona 3 reload, and it's at 9 a.m. because I got stuff to do at night. So yeah, I'm gonna be heading off to bed in a bit anyway, so I can wake up tomorrow early for the stream. So I hope you guys will have a wonderful day, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow and have a wonderful night. But before I end the stream, I'd just like to remind each and every one of you to always please take good care of yourself by eating healthily, staying hydrated, and maintaining a consistent sleep schedule. But most of all, taking good care of yourself, not just physically, but also mentally and emotionally, guys. So, thank you for hanging out with me right now, and I hope you will continue to have a wonderful night. And yeah, bye for now, guys. See ya!